Good afternoon, Pisces. Welcome to Sing Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So, Pisces, what that means is at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So, I'd like you to do is only focus on those things that do. Anything else, just leave it for another. All right, let's get started. You can see I'm already shuffling up that Zodiac 108 deck. Now, this deck gives us just extra clarification in our general reading by providing definitions of persons, places, dates, timing, seasons, events, as well as maybe some answers to yes or no questions as well. I'm just going to pull out 3 cards for you, Pisces, and then we'll get started onto your general reading. At the top here, look at this. We got that Cancer energy, the telephone coming out here. Pisces, this is all about connections, communications, conversations, getting through, two-way street kind of messaging, vocal, loud and clear, reaching out, notifications, your throat chakra, your inner voice, as well as that rings a bell, right? Now, we also have this Virgo energy coming into play here, the fine print, details, look closer, inspections, research, be careful, in depth, pay attention, don't assume, be thorough, deep dive, hidden information, double checking things, as well as reading between the lines there. Now, also, we have another Virgo card coming out here. Chess is at play here. All right, Pisces, strategy, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead, Pisces, tactics, moves and counter moves, master plan, course of action, power play, game theory, as well as consequences of actions are at hand. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and grab this Graham Smith-Waite, the 1909 original circular edition tarot deck, and we are going to shuffle this up. We're going to do a 6-card spread for the week ahead. I usually do that. Pull 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle of the week, and 2 cards for the end of the week. So let's do a basic general reading on those 6 cards, and then we'll come back and we'll do clarify them using the Radiant Rider-Waite tarot deck, 3 cards for each of the 6. So stay tuned for more clarity on that. All right, Pisces, these cards are just flying out, so let's get started on this 6-card spread and see what is happening here. All right, Pisces, at the beginning of the week, look at this. You got the 2 of Wands energy here. This is all about this new beginning, this new cycle where you're really mapping out, envisioning, setting your goals and where you want to be. You got the world in your hand, Pisces, and you can establish your goals for not just today, tomorrow, next month, next year, but 5 and even 10 years. Envision it and manifest that abundance into your life. And you're just so inspired and motivated right now to set those goals for yourself. Now, there has been a little bit of a hiccup here. Normally, this is the slowest action night of Pentacles about a developing a message of an opportunity presenting itself, but it's in reverse. So it's actually been halted for some reason here at the beginning of the week coming forward for you. So whatever this abundant material opportunity was, a message coming through, that message has been blocked, it's been stopped, and it's in resting state, okay? It does look like you're all tied up in knots here in the middle of the week, Pisces. Look at you. Now, you did this to yourself, and it is in forward progress. You're not quite untied, though. You need to untie yourself, Pisces. Remove that blindfold. You're not going to get hurt. No one else is going to get hurt. There is a decision that needs to be made. This line in the sand is not going to hurt anybody. It's in the sand, for 1. 2, there's an opening on either side of it. So, remove your blindfold, remove the bondages, and just simply choose which side you want to walk around, because there is a decision to be made to complete out the cycle and move forward. As it's in a forward progress, I think you are getting ready to do that, as well as look at that 10 of Pentacles energy, forward progress, middle of the week, success, prosperity, abundance. This is Pisces, this is that energy of abundant blessings. It's quality, not quantity. Abundant life, abundant home, abundant work life, all that, all together, coming together middle of the week. Now, at the end of the week, you're still kind of holding back a little bit. You got this kind of a limited budget mindset thing going on. you're holding back. You're trying to focus in on your work, your crown chakra, mental. You're like on your finances, your work. You're dedicating yourself. You're protecting your heart with a shield of physical things, whether it's your home, your work, your something. You're distracting yourself here and holding on tight, not wanting to let go of things, grounding yourself to the material things in your life, the material assets, jobs, finances, whatever it be. You're really clutching those purse strings at the end of the week. And then look here, Pisces. Yeah, forward direction. You got this heartbreak, this feeling of loss or grief occurring here at the end of the week. It is in a forward momentum, so it may not be a very recent heartbreak and loss. It could we'll gain a little more clarity on that to find out what this loss or grief is of something. All right, so let me clarify that. Two of Wands for you, Pisces. Three cards to clarify that. Two of Wands where you're mapping out, setting the goals. Now, like I said, we got the telephone, all about communication, your throat chakra, listening to your inner voice coming to mind here. Pisces, things are coming, messages are coming in loud and clear. You just got to really be listening. I'm not thinking, it just came to mind, that telephone game. Be careful about the telephone game. That telephone game, remember, it starts at one end, and don't listen to rumor gossip, because by the time it gets to you, that story's been changed, and it is nothing like the truth. So you got to really trust your inner guidance, your inner voice, and not listen to gossip. Now, Pisces, the fine prints there, definitely read between the lines. Indeed, it's a strategy. It's chess out there in life, and we're seeing that too. So once again, three cards for that. Two of Wands. I shuffled those up good enough for you, Pisces. All right. Oh, yeah, look at this. We got a completion of the wand cycle. Now, this is you've taken on so many projects, tasks, jobs, all the responsibilities on your back, and it's been backbreaking. You are ready to throw that bundle of things down and start a lighter new cycle. You've been dedicated. It is all about work. You've been really applying yourself, focusing all your expertise, your skills, your talents, precision detailing into all you do. Everything. You just applying that Taurus energy into it, being a hard worker, dedicated, and focused. There's a tower moment. It's shaking things up here, and it's caused, and that's what's bringing about you really envisioning. What wasn't stable or secure is falling away. Look, even people may be falling away. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, because before you level up, before you can move on and be successful and realize your dreams, your goals for success, you got to make sure you have a solid foundation before you even set that first cornerstone, right? So, Pisces, yeah, that tower moment is a good thing. It just means you're getting ready to level up here. So take it as a good sign. Don't be fearful. Yeah, it can be surprising and unexpected at times, and it shakes up your world. But it is a fortunate, good thing. It is bringing about that evolutionary change that's going to help propel and lift you up to be able to build on a solid foundation. Now, let's look at that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Why is he all stopped? Oh, there we go. Look at this. Yeah, we got that King of Swords energy coming out, Pisces. Now, this is going to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming out. The practicality, this could be in your natal chart. It could be in others, about being fair and honest and balance and a good outcome for all. That justice, being equal and balance, equal balances for everybody. The energy coming out here, though, is doing your due diligence, that research, gaining knowledge, fact finding, and then double checking. Make sure your facts are correct before making that clear, concise decision on things. Now, there is this feeling of being isolated, left out in the cold, all alone, a scarcity, poverty consciousness in hand here. You're not alone, Pisces. You're just, sometimes you get so caught up and you're focused on the very precision detail of the chess match, as we've seen there, that strategy you play, that you're not realizing you're not all alone. You got a lot of encouragement, you got supporters. You just got to ask for assistance, and there will be people there to support you. That community network and resources are available to you. Look at this self-empowering energy. The nine, your confidence is getting boosted, confidence rising. It's boosting. This is a time just for you to realize who you are. Earn that self-love yourself. Bring that about first. Empower yourself with confidence, your self-esteem boosted before moving forward, and then making that decision. That is all about what's going to bring about turning this and progressing forward to this new opportunity that is on hold right now. Okay, as you're figuring out what do you want to do, so that opportunity, that messenger was coming in that night, and it is on hold, so that he has not reached you yet. But middle of the week, like I said, you got yourself tied up in knots. We got to get out of the bondage we put ourselves in, and open our eyes to the truth that we're not going to get hurt, and neither will anyone else. It's simply making a decision and to move forward and continue on. And there it is. You're on the edge of the shore there, the 3-1's energy, Pisces. And look at all that yellow. The yellow is the sun, and the sun is joy, success, happiness, and new beginnings. It's all on the horizon there, and it's reflected in the waters. The waters in tarot are all about emotions. So that joy and happiness is all right there before you. But you got to remove your blindfold, or you're not going to see it. And if you don't remove your bondages, you can't remove your blindfold. So it's kind of what's stop-gapping you a little bit in this week ahead. But look at that. You're waiting for your ships to come in. There's multiple ships out there. Which one are you going to hop on? That is a decision that needs to be made. What ship are you going to hop on? Because you expand all you could where you're at. It's time to move forward. And look, fair and balanced. 6 of coins coming out. Things seem a little unfair and balanced because you're kind of on that shore, and you've been patiently waiting to travel forth and progress forward. But generosity and the receptivity. You've been very generous, and now it's time, Pisces, perhaps for you to be more receptive. Receive the assistance and help from others as well. It's part of the strategy at play. There may have been some deceptive practices coming about here, and it's caused you to be in the more receiving end at this point. But strategize for yourself. You don't have to be fully transparent. Sometimes you got to protect yourself, and that's like the shield of truth and information and data that you don't necessarily have to share with everybody. But mind you, that's all part of that chess game. That be a master at chess here. Do pull out that power play, strategize here, Pisces, as you move forward into the week ahead. Now, in the back end of the week, in the middle of the week here, we got that 10 of Pentacles energy. That's abundance. That's a blessings. So what's happening? Oh, it's all based on making that decision you needed to make. Untying yourself, removing the blindfold. You still got the blindfold on you. Decision needs to be made, but you're not wanting to face your emotions here. I dare say you need to make a decision, Pisces, because if you don't, the universe is saying, well, no decision is a decision. And look what's at stake. 10 of Pentacles. You got that abundant blessings, not just quantity, it's quality. Abundant life, abundant work life, abundant home life, abundant family. It's wonderful. You got to, and look at this. The Queen of Cups is upside down. Now, that's totally you, Pisces. And it's saying is the reason why this 10 of Pentacles is a little bit slided there and you're having trouble making a decision is you're really overwhelmed emotionally. You really are, and that's why you kind of blindfolded yourself. You had that lid in your cup, and now you're not really tapping into your intuition. Now, the Queen of Cups is very intuitive, and you're kind of holding back your compassion, your understanding. You're just very confused, and you're just not just over you're over emotional right now, and you're trying not to make a decision based on emotion, trying to be practical and logical. So yeah, you've kind of protected yourself, and that actually by not you know you just got to get a grip on your oversharing, and that's going to turn this 10 of Pentacles upright just like this one and move you forward. But you got to make that decision. You got to make that decision to do so and release that energy, and that's going to unstick you here, because you're maybe stuck and tightly holding on to your purse strings here and trying to ground yourself into the physical 3 world, so you're not getting lost in illusions and fantasies, because you're worried you're going to make the wrong decision. You're like, man, is this a cup of fantasy, illusion, delusion, an empty cup, or is it got a treasure? Does it have a gemstone or even an unpolished stone? that you're just worried you're going to make the wrong choice. And know this, Pisces, you never can make the wrong choice. Every road that may fork off of that divine path eventually makes its way back there, and you evolve from wisdom and experience of even learning lessons from mistakes and failures. That's life. And look at that Empress energy, divine feminine energy coming out now. Whether you're male or female, Pisces, we all have feminine and masculine characteristics. This is the divine feminine, the mother of all new beginnings, new starts, highly fertile. She's the embodiment of all four queens. So this is a total level up decision making that when you make it, you're gonna, make a decision from that nurturing aspect there, and it's gonna come in fast. This leveling up, this change of circumstances, I can see it there for you in the upcoming week ahead towards the end. Now let's look at this heartbreak and loss. Let's get a little more clarity there. Oh yeah, a little bit of wounded victim mentality there at the end of the week because of this heartbreak, this feeling of loss or grief. But stand strong here, Pisces. Everyone's got their own opinion and beliefs happening, but you're able to ground yourself, straddle those emotions, and you let it flow through, let it flow by like that river stream there. Let it go with the current of the flow. Stand strong, stand firm with your opinion and belief because everyone's got an opinion and belief, and yours is just as important as others. And as you can see, you actually are standing from a higher stance there. So stand there with dignity, integrity. Yeah, I know there is some uncertainty with the moon card coming out here about this loss, this grief. There's rumors, there's gossip, and you're kind of welled up in this deep pool of dark emotion here, Pisces, at the end of the week still. But that moon is the reflection of the sunlight that's coming the very next card, the next day, that clarity. There is a path leading you to the dawning of the next day for that daylight of clarity to realize that fear is false evidence appearing real. So do not fear the night. Focus on the path. Ignore the distracting howling and rumor mongering and gossip that may be occurring. And that's just kind of distract you. And don't be fearful of the shadows of the night. They're illusions, they're fantasy. Continue forward on your path, Pisces, and eventually the sun will rise up and in the light of day. It's amazing how clear and how silly some things look to be concerned and fearful of. Now, let's go on and go ahead into the sacred soul messages here for you and see if we can gain a little bit more clarity and wrap up this reading for you. So, Pisces, your sacred soul message is you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Yes, Pisces, stand out. Gain that perspective and simply bring things together. You got it. You definitely. Use it as an affirmation, Pisces, and meditate upon that to help pull you out and gain that perspective, that bigger perspective that you're not a drop. Yep, you're an ocean in a drop. All right, let's grab you a spirit message here, Pisces. And your spirit message for the week ahead is ancestral wisdom. Yes, Pisces, we are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. All right, Pisces, so you got some ancestors assisting you in the spiritual realm as well. Now we're going to go to that Shaman Dream Oracle deck. I haven't used this deck in quite a while, Pisces, so I pulled it out, dusted it off. I probably will use the guidebook just to make sure we get the true, clear message 100% from the card, but let's get you one Shaman Dream Oracle card for the week ahead and wrap up this reading. You got the heart home. It's all about compassion, Pisces. 27 works into 9, and nines, it does kind of reminisce that empowering, that confidence building, self-esteem, ability in yourself, that self-love, having compassion for yourself, as well as when you may be feeling like a wounded victim mentality, but being able to have compassion for others all at the same time. That's just something that Pisces can truly empathize with and come to. So let's look at this heart home, love in its truest form, Pisces, compassion. When you begin to feel like you do not belong anywhere, Pisces, it's time to make your way back to your heart home. This is your true home, Pisces. You are being called back to the quiet place where your soul resides. Put everything on hold for a short while. Well, we kind of see that with that Knight of Pentacles, don't we? Put everything on hold for a short while, Pisces. You are being offered the experience of love in its purest form, unconditional and unbounded. This is not the love you must work hard to earn or even barter for, Pisces. Drop into your heart space and rest there for a breath or two. Replace the judgment of yourself and others with compassion. Really, it is that easy when Heart Home actually shows up. Pisces, there's no need to forgive anyone for anything. None of it occurred in spiritual truth. It is only your belief in that story, Pisces, that makes it so powerful. Allow your love to wash clean all those impressions. Empty yourself of all judgment and preconceptions, Pisces, and simply allow Spirit to fill you with that sweet nectar of peace. Pisces, when Heart Home shows up, it is imperative that you heed its call, lest the universe orchestrate a way to bring you back to yourself that is perhaps of a harsher nature. All right, Pisces, definitely take note of that, as well as take time out for your heart home and feel that compassion. All right, I do hope something resonated for you this week. We'll catch you next time, Pisces. Bye.